We have to return morals to society, by the way. There is a lot of immorality, right? And you like it or not, we have to return morals to society. Most marriages and relationships breaks because people are dating people who are not their primary love. I took time to do this analysis, and I'm still doing it. Why relationship ends and why marriages break. And among the many reasons, you may disagree, but trust me, it's true. It's because you married somebody who was not virgin. And your boyfriend slept with someone else before you. That is a very big issue. It's a big crisis. No matter how much you say, nimsamea, God forgives, you like saying funny things, right? No matter how much you speak all those things, no matter how understanding you are, like, yes, you will have to pretend. You'll have to persevere. But you will not fail. Hata kwanza, if by bad luck ukuwa unajua hiyo story, like somebody confessed to you and say, yeah, you know what, I hate this guy, I hate this lady, slept with this one, I went this year, we were doing this, used to go to coast, Mombasa, swim, shows. Hasa, those contents, each time somebody is upset, each time you're away, the insecurities erupts. Someone feels insecure. Someone feels you are not a good person. Someone feels like you are a scandal, a crisis. I tell you, we have to find a way of ensuring that our daughters and our sons do not engage in intimate relationships quite early. Mtasema dunia iko spoil, mtasema iwezekani, but it's possible, I tell you. There's something about the dignity of your purity. If you ask me. And your relationships is just sound vizuri, you'll buy gifts, you do all manner of things, but somewhere in future, life is spiritual. These things will show up and these things will affect you. So you need to find a way of just being it. Now that many of you people are already into this life, you've already lost your purity, you've slept with multiple ladies and guys. So what's the solution? What do you think can be done? What do you think should be done? I don't know. Mtatumia education kusema tanielewa tu, mtamdanganya. By the way, most of you lie, right? So nasema I only had one, just take care of why you're not virgin. But again, at the end of the day, I tell you there is a solution, though not a permanent solution. I don't want to call it spiritual intervention, but again, spiritual interventions tend to bring a lot of life into this problem. But the main thing ni kukubali kwamba your pot is broken. Then be careful with your children. Do not allow your child to mess. The only solution to marriage breakages, single parenting, and all this is to start uniting couples who are pure blood. Couples who have not messed sexually. Couples who have not messed in drugs and substance abuse. That's the only way to sort the issue of marriage breakages and relationship breakages. Each time you date someone and you're not their primary love, the moment you make sex or make love, whichever word you want to use, that relationship is at risk of ending. And the danger is when you make it even sooner. So you need to find a way of just avoiding. I know sasa shida ya watu wako shule na wenye wamepita shule. You are crazy people, I tell you. You want to argue everything, literally everything. So the point of concern is, why should you then do it? And then ukiwa mkubwa, so you'll be sitting somewhere in a corner and you'll be like, Humphrey alisema hii kitu. Me, I'll tell you for a fact, point blank on your face, you like it or not, marrying someone who is not pure, both male and female, I tell you it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. I know you'll tell me things. Tutaongea, tutaelewana, sijui ni aje. It's a bad idea. Just underline that. It's a bad idea. That relationship can easily attract cheating. That relationship can easily attract all this manner of things, because these guys are not used to one intimate relationship. They know the tricks of playing, multiple relationship. They know the tricks of this and that. And above all, there is a spiritual force. The devil is also fighting for space in that relationship. So kuna vitu mob sana. Mob sana. Now the danger is that even if you know the truth, you can easily make the mistake. So sometimes it's not about knowing the truth. Sometimes it's about just accepting that things are in a mess, and find a way of ensuring your children do not be like you. Your children don't mess the way you did. Your children don't do bad things the way you did. I tell you. So you have to think critically. You have to behave in a manner that is just, I don't know, but I tell you for a fact, life is spiritual. Avoid these things before it's too late. Yeah, you rushed, ukadanganya vile unapendwa, ukapendeka, right? You pulled your pants down and you raised your leg and you're like, oh my goodness, oh my gosh. It happened. What is next? There are very few successful incidences of people meeting people who are now their primary love and they tune a good relationship. But there is a cost to that. And I'll be talking about it in the next clip. There is something you can do, and you date someone who is not virgin or virile, and you still tune the best marriage. There's a cost for that. But again, it depends a lot, because the two of you are not the same. You're not thinking the same. You're not behaving the same. You're two different people. So one party can be good, the other party can be wrong. So you hear what I mean. So wewe unaweza kuwa uko fiti, you even want a good life, want a good relationship, umejitolea kabisa, you don't lie, you don't cheat, but you marry a crook, a zombie, spiritually possessed fella. People with the generational curses, they cannot stay. They will just cheat, you like it or not. They'll just do wrong things, you like it or not. So these things do happen. Crazy things indeed. Our parents are failures. The government systems are failures. Churches are failures. Now the only thing that's remaining is yourself. And the question is, will you fail yourself? English words. People who have gone to school can easily lie, I tell you. They lie. Watakudanganya. Those words they are saying, you can read them in their textbook. I love you, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. They can't do all that. Many people can sacrifice to buy you food, clothes, items, if you're a lady, just to sleep with you. Other people sleep with you to give you a job. Another group will mess with you to give you this and that. So the issue is, what are you doing? What is the things you're concentrating in? What are the strengths of you? What are the weaknesses of you? All right? So I challenge you, out of a good will. When I talk like this, sasa watu wanaanza kusema, si pia wewe unafanyanga sijui nini. It's okay, don't worry about me. I'm the only guy who do crazy things. If you dare try, you can die the same hour. But again, being a think tanker and an intellectual, there's quite a bit we can do successfully. Again, we don't do wrong things because my safety is not meant for anyone else. My safety is meant for me. So I'm very selective in the decisions I make. But I speak like this just to ensure that one person is challenged. Let me tell you, it's not your brother, it's not your father, it's not your auntie, it's not your boyfriend, it's not your girlfriend, it's not anything, it's not your wealth. It is you. You determine all these man of things. You have to find a way of ensuring that the things you do are good things. You have to find a way of ensuring that the things you engage with are important things. You have to find a way of ensuring that the information you deal with is a good information. But again, we choose. Choices. Choices, choices, choices. If there could be something I can really invest myself in, is in ensuring that my family is fine. I want to experiment on something. I want to see how best can a child be raised from birth to maturity. I had a clip of someone, there's a daughter of somebody was saying, hajawahi kupanda matatu kutoka azaliwe. I'm like, lucky you. So there are many, many factors in this life that you have to consider. So I wanted to find out what happens when a child is nurtured in the right informations right from birth. What becomes of that kid? What is the output of that child? So I'm in an operation, serious, terrible, dangerous mission. But you guys mnanisikiza because mmezoea kuignore information. I just wish you well in your life. But it is possible. Before the wealth is a peace of mind. But the peace of mind, you not get it if you marry a liar. If you get married to a liar. If you marry somebody who can cheat on you, point blank. If you marry somebody who says he's in town and is in another place. If you marry someone who kisses everybody in their space, who hugs anything in their space, who sleep with whatsoever thing they meet, that is not going to give you a peaceful marriage. They'll pretend, they'll call you names in the house, they'll bring you gifts, they'll do all this manner of things. But that bit is tagging along a lot of spiritual forces, a lot of issues into your marriage. You see the child is getting sick, business are not moving because somebody is sleeping with zombies, Somebody is dating crooks and possessed fellas. So a person is tagging along those spirits into your life. Then you're like, how is life difficult on my side? Because you've refused to accept one simple basic principle. Life is spiritual. We tell you these things, you're like, you want to hear Mzungu talking to you so that you can listen. They have problems more than what you think. We need to have our own ways of doing things, our own ways of dealing with situations, our own ways of just managing life. We need to have that and be good kids and explore life. I tell you, as a friend, as a teacher, as a father, and somebody who carries grace, I know exactly what I'm saying. But again, even if all of you fail to do the right thing, I have to do it, okay? So my audio, my video, my information is not in vain because it is meant for me. And I know that the people in my lineage gonna appreciate this information. My children and my friends and people close to me gonna appreciate this content because it is indeed a good content. So you should, but go slow. In the next clip, I'll be showing you how to manage a relationship that somebody you're dating is not your primary love. And we're going to see how best to maneuver around and build a good marriage out of that. But as it stands, It's a bad idea. Bad idea to date someone who's not virgin and to date someone who has slept with other girls before you. See you soon.